Bruce, tell us a little bit about, obviously you're in the ranching business. Where did you first hear about us, about Rio, and a little bit about yourself?
You know, I was trying to think about how I had to have read it in an ad somewhere, and I can't even remember the first people that I talked to about it, and how it has to be 5 years ago that I started using it, and kind of a little apprehensive, that's for sure, but obviously as I've gone on, I've seen the results and done different things to prove that it is working, and been happy with it, and had always used a loose mineral before, and I know it isn't just the mineral part of it that is good, but it's convenient, sure, more than taking mineral out a couple times a week or handling that, and just some of the results we've had from. We always used to have a scour deal. We kind of eliminated that. We had, cow condition, and I don't know about our weights. We keep moving our calving back later, but our weights always keep staying the same, and we're usually 50 pounds heavier than everybody else in our area. Part of it's genetics, but I'm sure part of it has to do with the cow's condition all the time too. I'll talk to people when I see them, and people ask me, I'll tell them what I know about it and what it's done for different people. That's partner. Every person that I know has used it has something that they've improved on. Some people, they eliminate scours. Some people, their conception has really jumped up. It's kind of amazing. Like one fella gets 90% of his calves in the first cycle, and one guy says, "Well, our cows came out of the summer the best condition they've ever come out," and I know part of it had to be that, and some people used it last winter for the first time because they said they always had scours, and they were the first time using it, and they said it eliminated that. So that's been a big.
Just this last spring?
Sure. Spring.
Okay.
They wanted to try it, and said they hadn't had any scours through all the tough weather we had and everything. What I found on the sending a fetus into university to be tested, and what it had changed for me, the first time I'd had a mineral that overcame our iron and molybdenum that tied up everything in our country. And I mean, I'd been sending samples in for 30 years and they all came back the same.
Really?
Always short.
Short in copper.
Copper and zinc.
And zinc, yeah.
And finally one came back where it was adequate. When you have those actual results, there's just no doubt in your mind that it does work.
Right.
And,
so you say for 30 years you'd been sending samples into the university, and then you did it on Rio and it came back adequate, but you would have been using a good mineral prior to Rio, wouldn't you? Or it's not like you came off of nothing.
Right. No, it wasn't. We had a year-round mineral program for a long time. You know, I would guess at least 30 years.
Right.
And this was the first one that ever came back that way.